The goal of this program is to help anyone develop great shooting skill and to achieve it as quickly as possible. This is mainly done by mastering the 3 core shooting fundamentals. 1. Cocking the shooting hand back 90 degrees at the wrist. 2. Training the shooting elbow to pull in order to straighten the forearm. 3. Conditioning the shooting hand to stay straight through the complete shooting motion. These fundamentals make it possible to develop the perfect shooting technique. It is then practiced using resistance to help create almost instant muscle memory. The end result is a flawless shooting technique that is performed almost automatically. The program will help explain how to use the Swish Disk in the process. Becoming a great shooter has finally become much easier. The shooting motion. 1. The first movement is up. It may be 1 inch, 6 inches, 1 foot. The key is that it must be straight up. This creates the arc in the shot. 2. Rotate the hand 180 degrees or slightly past 180 degrees, pointing downward for the perfect follow-through. 3. The arm continues to extend completely as the hand is rotated. Extending the arm straight up completely, then rotating the hand is an outstanding technique, recommended for anyone, any height, shooting from 12 feet from the basket and inward. The parts that make up the Swish Disk. 1. The arm sleeve. 2. The arm sleeve tension cord. It provides resistance for the rotation of the shooting hand. This is for creating muscle memory. The cord also draws the hand back to help cock it back at the wrist. 3. The elbow resistance cord. It pulls the elbow in. It also provides resistance for the upward movement of the arm. This is for creating muscle memory. 4. The elbow strap. 5. The elbow strap D-ring. 6. The wristband. 7. The wrist strap. 8. The disc guide D-ring. 9. The disc. 10. The disc wrist strap. It holds the wrist down. 11. The disc guide. 12. The finger straps. 13. The disc band loop. 14. The solid elbow cord. Putting on the Swish Disk. 1. Slide on the arm sleeve. 2. Position the elbow strap in place just above the elbow. 3. Tighten down the 2 straps on both ends of the arm sleeve. 4. Position the D-ring on the elbow strap on the inside of the arm, halfway between the bicep and triceps. Pull the strap tight and secure it. 5. Connect the hook on the elbow resistance cord to the D-ring. This may also be done prior to putting on the device. 6. Slide on the wristband. The bottom edge should be at the very bottom of the wrist. 7. Put on the wrist strap. It goes over the wristband. The bottom edge should also be at the very bottom of the wrist. Center the arm sleeve tension cord in the middle of the wrist. 8. Position the disc guide D-ring on the inside side of the wrist. 9. Tighten down the wrist strap. 10. Slide the hand under the disc wrist strap and up through the opening. The arm sleeve tension cord and hook stay above the disc wrist strap. 11. Connect the hook on the arm sleeve tension cord to the disc band loop. 12. Connect the hook from the disc guide to the D-ring on the wrist strap. 13. Slide the middle finger under the finger strap. Choose one of the two. The strap should hold the finger down securely. Adjusting cord resistance level. The elbow resistance cord. The correct cord length is determined by considering 3 issues. 1. The cord length must be adjusted to pull the shooting elbow inward sufficiently. 2. The cord must not be so short that it prevents the shooting arm from extending completely at the end of repetitions. 3. The cord length should be adjusted to allow the cord handle to remain in the area in front of the middle of the chest when performing repetitions. The arm sleeve tension cord. Cord length is determined by 2 considerations. 1. The desired amount of resistance when rotating the shooting hand. 2. The amount of force that cocks the hand back. Repetitions against resistance cause hand fatigue. When this occurs, the hand will cock back automatically. Until then, you will have to pull the hand back mostly on your own. Keeping the shooting hand straight. When performing repetitions, watch in the mirror to make sure that the line on the front of the disc stays straight during the complete rep. This should not be a problem if the disc guide is being used and is adjusted properly. Adjusting the disc guide. The purpose of the disc guide is to hold the disc in place after the shooting hand and forearm are lined up perfectly straight. This ensures that the hand stays straight through the complete shooting motion. It will not be able to tilt outward at any point during repetitions. To adjust the disc guide, connect the hook on the cord to the disc guide D-ring. It is located on the inside side of the wrist strap. The opposite end of the cord slides through a hole in the disc rim. Open the flap on the cord cap to remove. The hole is halfway up the side of the disc. The cord goes through the hole from the outside to the inside of the disc. The cord lock slides on. The cap is returned to the end of the cord. Line up the hand and forearm so that they are perfectly straight. Lock this alignment in place by pulling the cord tight and sliding the cord lock down the cord to the disc rim. In this video, the cord length for the disc guide cord is much longer than it should be. This excessive length may cause some confusion as to its purpose. Disc placement. Proper placement of the disc prior to performing each repetition is very important. With the shooting hand cocked back, place the hole in the rim at the top of the disc in the middle of the eyebrow. An inch or so above the eyebrow is acceptable. Do this faithfully before each rep. This will help develop the habit of placing the basketball in that area automatically before shooting the ball. Shooting elbow location exercise. Put on the device. With the solid elbow cord handle, pull the elbow inward as close to the middle of the body as possible. Directly in front of the middle of the chest is ideal. Rotate the forearm outward. Try to make the forearm as close as possible to being perfectly straight up and down. Hold the arm in place for 10 seconds, then release. Take a short break, then repeat the exercise. The number of repetitions executed is up to you. While watching television is a great time to perform this exercise. It will take some time, likely a number of days, but this fundamental has to be mastered and maintained. The goal is to make a perfectly straight forearm virtually automatic when shooting a basketball. Repetitions using the Swish Disk. Please take note that this is a resistance exercise, just like weightlifting. Therefore, repetitions cannot be performed every day. Limit yourself to 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions done every other day. After mastering the correct shooting motion, you may even consider eliminating a set when working with the device. Do not use too much resistance. The muscles involved are not large or thick, like thigh muscles, for example. Just enough resistance is needed to create muscle memory for the shooting motion. Pushing from the shoulder. When doing reps, notice if you ever feel as if you are pushing from your shoulder. If so, stop. This is a hand movement only. The hand rotates the disc. The problem is likely that the tension cord is too short, creating too much resistance. Another cause may be from doing too many repetitions. This causes excessive fatigue. Both often result in pushing from the shoulder. Solve this problem by adding cord length to reduce tension and/or cutting down on the number of repetitions. Shooting rhythm. Shooting rhythm can actually be developed using the Swish Disk. Rhythm is that special feeling that you have when you feel you cannot and will not miss a shot. You are in the zone, as some people say. This approach creates rhythm for free throws and set shots. Use the mirror to observe yourself carefully. Timing is the key. Bend at the knees until your legs, upper and lower, create a 45-degree angle, halfway to your thighs being parallel to the ground. Then, as you straighten the legs, as if to shoot a basketball, when they are almost perfectly straight, start the arm and hand motion. This utilizes the strength from the legs perfectly. This timing factor transfers that strength to the arm and hand movements at the perfect moment. By using this technique, you can develop a smooth, fluid, complete body motion. This is the key to creating shooting rhythm for free throws and set shots. Holding the basketball properly when shooting. Spread the fingers on both hands. Rest the basketball on the pads of the fingers and thumb of the shooting hand. The ball should not touch the palm of the hand. Position it just above the palm. Point the thumb of the non-shooting hand to the spot on the ball that is equal distance between the tip of the thumb and index finger on the shooting hand. Move the non-shooting hand towards or away from the shooting hand as needed to hold the ball securely. This method will help to always keep the two hands in the same position in relation to each other. Thus, the shooting hand will always be in the middle of the ball when shooting. This enables the shooter to consistently shoot the ball straight towards the middle of the basket. Shooting tune-up. Before practicing shooting, before a game, or even at halftime of a game are great times to perform repetitions with the device. By doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, with a 15 to 25 second rest between sets in 5 to 7 minutes, it is possible to perform a complete tune-up on your shooting technique. This instant tune-up is of tremendous value to any basketball player. For some, priceless. Caution, warning, beware. Again, limit yourself to no more than 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Stop there. Do not overdo the repetitions. 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions are perfect to reestablish the core fundamentals and to create sufficient muscle memory. Remember, repetitions are only done every other day. Never perform repetitions on consecutive days. The sequence for performing repetitions. 1. Stand in front of a mirror to observe that you are doing everything correctly. 2. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. 3. Your hips and shoulders are not twisted but are squared and facing the mirror. 4. The shoulders are back, no slouching, have good posture. 5. Cock back the hand and disc. 6. Pull in the elbow. The forearm should be as straight as possible. 7. Place the disc in position. Touch the face with the hole at the top of the disc in the middle of the eyebrow. 8. Bend your legs to a 45-degree angle. 9. Keep your back straight. 10. Straighten your legs, and when almost completely straight, begin the arm and hand shooting motion. 11. Keep your hands straight all the way through the movement. Check this by watching the line on the front of the disc. Use the mirror. This should not be a problem if you are using the disc guide and it is adjusted properly. 12. Complete the rotation of the hand with the disc pointing downward. Even just slightly is okay. This will help to create a perfect follow-through. 13. Pause 1 second at the end, cock the hand back 90 degrees at the wrist, then execute the next repetition.